Wake Up with Jim and Saab is exclusively on Spotify.
If you want to start your own podcast, check out anchor.fm.
And if you want to be notified when we have new episodes, click the follow button on Spotify. If I slow down, will the ending be on? Welcome to Wake Up with the Podcast. It is still the love month, so we're still talking about love.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound
So
so
in this
happy.
episode, we're going to talk about fighting.
Yeah. Budala mo naman yung segue ko eh. Well, that's the title naman na yun.
Yeah.
So our love language, we've been talking about this a lot, right? Mine is acts of service. Yours is
Words of affirmation.
take a beat much. Do you know that there are fight languages as well?
Oh.
Yeah. So fight languages. That's what we're going to talk about now.
Astig. Okay. Education.
I will educate you. Fight language is the way na you face conflict and argue with your partner. And just like love languages, this can determine if your relationship will or can work. So there's a lot of different versions of fight languages, but one batch of the most popular is fight, flies, freeze, and fawn. That's four. Fight,
Fight.
flight,
Flight.
freeze, and fawn.
Okay.
So I think maybe as we're talking about this, you will determine how we fight. Okay?
Okay.
Let's talk about fight. So ito yung bardagulan. You know what that means?
Fight.
Alam mo, I've been seeing that term for like more than a year now. And I never researched it. Context clues, it's like sobrang
Then
G na
don't
G makipaglaban,
use it
right?
on the pod.
But it's on the show notes, okay? Bardagulan. Bardagulan, charas. Kahit simpleng away, akala mo nasa debate competition sa rebuttals. Yun, so
Okay.
parang back and forth. Kailangan laging
So
laban,
that's
laban,
fight.
laban.
So that's fight.
Yes, very expressive, confrontational, paggalit, high tendency to lash out. Ako ba yun? Hindi na, dati ako ganun. Dati ata ganun ako.
When it's the time of the month.
Oh shit, you did not go there.
What does that mean? Is that bad to say?
It's like, it's from that Clueless, you know that Clueless clip? Yung, ooh, come on woman, is it that time of the month again? And then everyone's like, oh, you did not. You did not. Anyway, I acknowledge it. That's true.
So fight basically
Yun yung
is,
fight.
Okay.
Gusto
What's-
mo ba
let's define the
makipaglaban?
terms first. No.
Then flight is
Bouncy.
obviously bouncy, 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 bouncy. Sorry, that's the song we use when we're on the trampoline with Pancho. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. So people with this kind of fight language believe that running away, literally or figuratively, ding, 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 si Jim yan. Remember?
Yeah.
You're like, especially when we were younger, ganito ka,
Oh.
right? Yung parang nasusunog yung building, kaagad evacuate ka na. Ganon. So,
I disagree.
no,
Okay.
ikaw yung laging parang,
Yeah, I
I'm
get
just
to
gonna,
a point.
you like walk
I
out,
get
walk
to a
out, walk
point.
out king.
Oh.
Pero may tendency to be passive-aggressive.
Okay. Ako yan.
Pag nagkaroon ng enough space. So yun yung paparinig.
Yun.
Yan.
Ako yun. Ako yun.
Okay, so that's fight and flight.
Ano
Now-
yung fin?
Ha?
Ano yung fin?
Wala pa tayo doon. Freeze.
Ano yung freeze?
People with this kind of fight language, they
Just freeze!
and cover your mouth.
Sorry, I don't
That's
know.
a Putty Rock reference.
Sabaw?
So, ayaw na lang magkapag-away, ayaw na lang mag-walk out, they simply stop
Mhm.
and just like hope the argument will die down on its own.
Mm.
Ito yung mag-aaway na kayo tapos biglang mag-change na lang siya ng subject. Kasi parang anong tawag doon? Dissociation ba yun? I'm assuming that's kind of what happens. Like you just leave your body because like you're frozen. And they like to pretend like nothing is wrong.
Okay.
Okay?
I know people
So the
who are
last
like that.
one is fawn. Fawn is the type of fight language na ginagawang last resort ng mga tao if nag-fail yung fight, flight, or freeze. So people who use this fight language, maglalambing sila out of conflict. Lalambingin na lang nila. So mag-aaway, tapos biglang magiging clingy and sweet to lighten the mood or calm the other person down.
Wow.
So, common to sa mga jowa pleasers. So, mag-aaway kayo, away, sabay orderan mo ng food, physical touch,
Gets.
tanggal ka ng t-shirt, ganun.
Unfortunately, that doesn't work for me.
It doesn't?
Well,
So, what do you think is ours?
it's a
Well, this is hard because like we never fight.
so it's a couple
Kidding.
thing.
No, it's a no.
It's a shared or individual.
Individual.
So individual, I would say you are fight.
Before.
Yeah. Pero I mean now naman, kahit naman parang of course you
I will actually.
you become so much more zen.
I get
and relax.
Pero when I
Let
get
me-
pissed. Sorry.
Sorry.
Nakakape na naman ako. Sorry.
when I you become so much more zen, okay? But your natural instinct pa rin is okay, pero ganito, 'di ba? Yung ganyan. Debatey. Fighty.
I am debatey.
Ako,
Yeah.
I am fight rin ako eh. Fight and flight. When it gets really bad na, then flight na ako. Because I don't like who I am. Kasi, here's a tip. When we were starting out, both of us, yung fight language namin was fight. So, we'd always end up saying shit that we regretted.
Not me. Okay, away na to.
Tayo. Pareho tayo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parang no.
Kunin ko yung notes ko.
Bakit nilanotes mo? Grabe to.
Joke.
Walang video to, hindi na nakikita na nagalandian tayo in the background. Okay, game.
Anyway. Yeah.
But now, so I wanna see nga eh. So, pwede ko pang tingnan yung conclusion. Like,
Ano yung point?
yung...
So, anong point nito?
Ito nga, babasahin ko yung conclusion. Kasi galing to sa Webster's Dictionary.
Nice.
WebMD. WebMD.
Mayo. Mayo Clinic.
Is it fat-free mayo? Joke. WebMD.com.
Question.
Teka lang,
Walang kahit anong fat-free mayo sa Pinas.
Weh?
Yeah.
Dairy-free.
May mga ganun kasi may mga vegan stuff eh.
Walang fat.
Pero walang fat-free mayo. Wala ring fat-free
I don't
yogurt.
believe in fat-free
Wala ring
stuff.
fat-free cheese.
I don't believe in fat-free
Hindi,
stuff.
kasi the caloric value.
Anyone who says caloric is like a red flag for me. If you ever hear anyone say caloric, like run the other way. Like, you know the caloric, fuck you, bye. I'm done. So, basahin ko yung conclusion ha. Conflicts and disagreements are inevitable. Fights can bring you closer together if done in a healthy manner. I feel like we have grown so much in our fights.
Definitely.
Super. And reiterate the importance of knowing your partner's fight language. It's nice to be aware. Kasi once you're aware of each other's fight
nagpa-fight
language.
ka na naman, oh.
Bakit?
Yan, ganun. Ganun ang gamag isa.
Hindi, wag ka.
Phoner. Putang ina mo, phoner.
Phoner, break mo yung t-shirt mo, gago.
Tang ina mo, phoner.
Mommy.
Bakit?
We said we should have I said it. We're gonna start a swear jar. Okay?
Oh.
It's nice. We can do a swear jar and every time magmura tayo, lalagay tayo, tapos we just give it to our hero of the month. Right?
Okay. Fuck you, founder.
Founder.
Luls ka, founder. Gay, founder.
Gay. Ino mo. Gay phone. T-shirt ka, baka magkasifon ka. Wait, sorry. So the point of this is once you know each other's fight language, then you're more aware. You'll see na parang, oh, okay, they're getting debatey na hindi naman kailangan because that's their fight language. And a lot of this dates back to, this is not part of WebMD na. This is me as like
A
someone
life
who's
coach.
done someone who's done a lot of research, and I've read up on these things. A lot of our fight languages, and even I think our love languages, stem from our childhood. So from um our caregivers, when we, our primary caregivers when we were younger, how they were around us. So naging parang defense mechanism natin yung how we fight today. So that's the natural way of things. Parang nagpa-progress to that. But then of course, you can change it if you don't like it. But the first step is to be aware. So for me, I know that I fight. I fight. Like I like that I'm always right. Diba? And then it, because I'm aware of that, it has become like so annoying for me. Na parang, why do I always have to be right? Like, calm down. And then I'm just like, when I catch myself being like, can you just like, who cares who's right? And then I come back to, wait, look, look who you're fighting. This is someone you really love. Who cares? Like, who's right or wrong? But if they're feeling a certain way, diba? Parang just go back to, mahal mo to, bakit kayo nag-aaway? Is it worth it to shout so much? Or, I mean, we don't really shout anymore now that we're older. Pero to just calm down. And then I don't encourage you to just like, buy pizza and just don't talk about it. But I do like, yung ginagawa namin ni Jim ngayon is we say like, okay, I'm really sorry. So this is why I reacted that way and it was wrong and I'm sorry. And then siya naman, he'll say it, and then parang we just come, we understand where the other person was coming from. And then we're just like, yeah, lots of emotions, but bottom line is we love each other. And
Can you explain further yung about yung sa parenting? So how was that?
parang if you're raised in an environment that was kunwari, your dad or your mom comes home na super stressed from work, so they're like, ano ba yan? Blah, 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 blah. Uy, ano, blah, blah, blah.
Lash out.
Lashing out. And then as a child, you're just like frozen and just like, parang ganon. The environment you grew up in kind of
Will dictate
determines
how you.
yeah, it's part of it. So, ayun. Ako, kunwari, I don't know why my fight language is fight. I think it's because I come from a big family. So I was very, very quiet. Ayun naman, ako naman, nagbaliktad. I was very quiet, super like, hindi na ako makikipagbakbakan. So because I was that for like my whole childhood, now that I'm older, naging ako, parang, op, wag mo akong anuhin. Kasi naging bunso ako for a long time eh. So, yeah, naging therapy session.
Well, ako naman, since I was a middle child, I remember whenever may confrontation, let's say, kunwari, naririnig ko na napapagalitan any of my sisters, I would hide in my room.
Ayun, see?
Takbo ako.
Flight.
Hide in my room. Don't wanna hear it. Don't wanna,
Ayaw masali.
ayaw kong whatever. So,
Yeah.
but, I think, to your point, although you may carry yung mga ganyang baggage, not baggage, but, I mean, that history, your personal history, and that what makes, what made you. For me, the biggest thing about our fighting that really helped, and I know you've probably heard this like a million times, but it's so true. And the thing is, it's so true, but it's so hard to practice when in the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Which is to express emotions in a non-accusatory or parang sharing how you feel,
Oh, yeah.
as opposed to, kaya yung sinasabi nito ba, yung magic words na pag nag-aaway, you say I feel. So you don't, hindi din pwedeng I feel like you were an asshole, di ba? But that I think was that for me was that really was our founding principle, or parang ito yung naging foundation natin as a couple.
Yeah. It's a
And we
self-reflection,
started
no?
that when we were young, stupid, and getting, all these emotions were so high, and we were, grabe
Oh,
sabi,
yeah.
ang dami natin
Oh,
pinagdaanan.
hi.
Pero
I
I mean,
remember I threw car keys. Was it me or you? I threw car keys, tumama sa fridge, and then nasira.
yeah, I mean,
Not cool.
and the thing is, like, our friends know that na we were,
I didn't throw it at Jim.
yeah, we've never hurt each other, FYI. But we were very, again, we started dating, we were 24,
Yeah.
23, and
Grabe, actually, tanda na nga natin nun,
well, I
Well,
think
I'm glad that the younger generation has nga their more oh, bless you, has more
Excuse me, sorry.
resources, no?
well, yun, and tayo nung time natin, I mean, I think we were going through so many life changes.
Yeah.
Right? It
Mhm.
was getting a new job,
Getting married.
getting married, moving in together, all these things. So anyway, kaya sobrang intense.
Mhm.
And kaya I always say na if you don't get the foundation right in the
Mhm.
beginning, or parang work on the foundation from the very beginning,
Oh, yeah.
na how you guys fight.
Yeah.
Because as time will progress, the challenges will become harder.
Yeah.
Na dati, sabi na I would be fighting about,
Ako, I remember the stupid thing I got mad at was you had to work on Saturdays. And I
Yeah.
was so sad and like
yeah.
KSP
As
about
in,
it.
I remember,
I was
I
crying.
remember I was like, Saab, I got the job. And you were like, oh my God. And like, yeah, it's like, it's a great job. And
But
then
have to work on Saturdays.
Saturdays.
What? What do you mean? But what about me? Lang daming time, girl.
But ako rin, I would say, I would, before you, kasi that was my natural instinct. I'd always get mad. I'd always get angry. I'd lose my temper. Pero sa'yo, parang I realized early on na I can't parang get through the wall by using a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Kaya,
And
anyway,
it was very sweet. I remember na you made it clear to me na, hey, I really, parang, of course, I would rather be with you, but I'm just parang doing this for our future, ganyan. Kasi naman mo ng trabaho, di ba?
okay. You're talking about that thing.
Yeah, and natauhan ako doon na parang, ay, nga no, parang dami kong arte.
I mean, and I think yung point naman talaga is, kaya I keep saying na, how does the person feel? Because if you love the person, and the person says, like, when kami ni Saab, let's say she says, we're fighting about something very irrational. Ako naman, ang nangyayari, kaya ang tagal ng away, kasi ako, you're so irrational, right? This is not within reason.
Yeah.
And then, babakbakan kami, stating facts, debating,
Yeah.
until when finally Saab says, I'm so sad. You saying that or you doing that made me so sad. It hurt me. And immediately, I'm, oh, okay, shit.
Yeah.
Diba?
But I also acknowledge na I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did that because I got sad. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng gamitin yung excuse yun na parang just because you're sad, you can lash out, right?
That's true.
So,
That's
dami,
true.
so many lessons from pod parents. Lessons no one asked for.
Hey, Pod Kids, Happy New Year! We hope that you're making progress with your resolutions. If not, we're here to help and make it a bit easier, a bit more bearable with all the overwhelming things happening. Introducing the Linya Linya Self-Love Guidebook. Basically, it's a planner. It's our first ever planner and it's amazing. This planner is undated. Pwede mo magamit kahit year 3001 na. There's a space for your brain dump and notes. There's a tracker for your health, finances, and kung ano man maisipan yung i-track. It comes with stickers. May free stickers pa. Pwedeng gamitin pang label, pang decorate ng pages nyo. And it also has a page for motivational linyas to keep you inspired and motivated. It has free linya-linya vouchers pa. So, practice self-love now. And avail this online at www.linyalinya.ph. It's also available in Shopee, Lazada, or in our physical stores in Trinoma and Uptown BGC.
I hope you guys learned a thing or two about fighting. Tell us what you think your fight language is, and if you want to change it or anything.
Can I end with some stuff?
Sure.
As usual, I just wanna get off some stuff sa list ko.
Mm-hmm.
Rash guards. Ano ba para sa mga rash guards?
I think it's for swimming, right?
Pero bakit?
Kasi
Gets ko sa
magkaka-rash
surfing.
ka.
Gets ko sa surfing.
Mm.
Pero why would, like what, si Pancho and Vito, why do they wear rash guards
I think
in a
it keeps
pool?
your body warmer in the cold water.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, why?
Wala lang.
That's a note.
Ano
pa?
Nakakatawa.
Labo nung from fighting to rash guards. Okay.
Ito, is this mean? Pero,
If you have to ask, is this mean before saying something, it's probably fucking mean. And you can keep it in the draft.
because
Honey.
because of Instagram Reels, right? Let's do lightning round to.
Okay.
Instagram Reels. So marami ako mga observations dito based on na-hook ako sa Instagram Reels. I think we've talked about
I know,
this on the pod.
I-
Like, it's the devil. It's heroin. It's drugs.
Fantastic.
It's fucking drugs. So I wrote here, can we stop over lo-fying everything?
I love lo-fi.
I love lo-fi. I love it in a certain context. Like, it's great to listen to studying, pero
It's
parang
my study music.
may mga reels lang talaga na 3 chords to make your songs lo-fi.
Well, if that's your algorithm, honey, it might be a you problem.
Okay.
I also, pwede ba ako mag-add?
Go.
Or should this be a whole episode on itself? The Rihanna comments, it's infuriating. First of all, if anybody has anything to say about the Rihanna Super Bowl thing, shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
Unless it's to praise her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here. I stan Billy Joe
Billy Joe from Green Day.
from Green Day.
You stan him?
Because of this moment on Instagram Reels that I saw.
Alin?
Na matagal ko na nakita tong clip
Yung
na to.
5 minutes? Yung nag-brat siya?
You're giving me 1 fucking minute?
Because of that? That was so he was so drunk, right?
No, for context. Green Day was playing and then ginawa yung usual dito na sa, and I think kunento ko na to sa pod yung pag-gig dito. Di ko alam bakit, especially if you're a young band na no one knows, lalapitan ka ng organizer, flash nila sa mukha mo, isang malaking white cartolina na nakasunod. 1 minute left. It's
Lalo na sa mga school fair.
For me, it's so disrespectful. Really. Lalo na if you're in the middle of a song.
Yeah.
Kasi what do you want me to do?
Yeah, you have to say,
titigil ko yung kanta?
that's true.
Parang what you the most you can do, if you're listening to this and you have a fair or whatever, here's a tip.
Wait after the song and say last
Wait
song.
after the song and then just put last song. Or talk to the fucking manager.
You can do last song with a heart.
Or maybe they don't, or maybe they don't have a manager when it's a young high school band. Yeah, parang wala kang magagawa, dude. Pero gets ko kasi may mga gago rin na banda na sinabi na ngang 5 songs, ginawang 6. Right?
Talking about cheats?
Oh, tayo, we never do that. You know why?
You gotta
Because of this traumatic experience na ikukwento ko ngayon.
Wag na.
Wag na? O, next time na.
Kwento mo yung Billy Joe.
So, itong lightning round, so please comment your thoughts on Jim's lightning round.
Yeah, and if
share
you like something, then we can talk more about
Okay.
it sa next
Sige,
episode.
sige. Ito na, this is a usual thing para I can take it off my list.
Game.
So share this on Instagram. Please tag me and Saab. Share this episode and then anong lightning thing ang gusto mong ituloy namin. So ako meron akong cheats kwento nga about that.
Yeah.
So anyway, I stan Billy Joe. He super got mad because pinapa 1 minute siya. Parang ginanon siya. 1 minute
I
left.
thought that was bratty behavior.
Ako hindi.
Didn't he ruin his guitar.
Yeah, winasak niya.
Sobrang jirit. It's like, pero nakakatawa, no? Back then, it was like, oh, damn, punk rock. Now it's like, what did the guitar ever do to you?
OA na yun.
Bakit? Totoo naman yun kasi. Kasi parang, ako naman, dude, you're not Tom York. Can you calm down?
Huy,
Bakit?
wag mong ganunin yung
Si-
cultural
Sorry.
contribution ni Billy Joe, ah.
Wag siya malasing habang nag-perform.
Bahala siya kung gusto siya maglasing, no?
Pwede siya maglasing, wag siya mag-behave ng ganyan.
Excuse me, please do not say anything about Billy Joe.
He
Crawford.
sucks. Baka gawing snippet yun, ha? We're talking about Billy Joe Green Day.
Armstrong. Oh.
Billy Joe Green Day.
Billy Joe. Billy
Billy Joe
Goldmonte.
Goldberg.
Billy Joe Goldmonte.
Billy Joe Goldberg, speaking of,
Speaking.
Sama.
Ang sama
ang sama
ng
ng
you.
season 4
Basura kayo.
Kayo. Wait, season 4 ba to o 3?
Four.
Kasi we really enjoyed the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
3 seasons. And
I mean,
maybe,
I
maybe it's
understand
the, alam mo, maybe it's the women who made it rin.
It's supposed to be garbage naman talaga eh.
Oh.
The show is garbage eh. Pero it was fun garbage. No?
But I like Ben Badgley. But this one just does not, it's not fun.
Do you know the difference between black sand and white sand? Why do people love white sand?
Wait, what?
White sand and black
Sand.
sand. Oh.
What's black sand?
Like, maitim na buhangin.
Like, it's a beach?
Oh.
Ah, it's a beach.
Oh, bakit ba gusto ng tao ang white sand?
Because they racist.
Seriously.
I don't know. I guess it's, I don't know.
Is it softer? Or
Maybe.
can you please, if you can you please educate us? Yeah.
I feel like black
Tama
sand
lang.
is more parang moist. Is it?
Yeah.
You think? From what I remember, yeah.
Another thing that I want to do, please share and tag us. Let us know. I want to do, if you haven't listened to the Disney episode we did, I want to do a battle of the malls. The best malls in
Metro
Manila.
Manila?
Oh,
That's fun.
yeah. Okay.
Ano yung
that's
goat?
it.
Ano yung goat?
Goat? Goaties?
Right now? Goat. Do you know what? So I retweeted someone who was saying goat is what straight men say when they want to say mother. Now, it's a term that people use now.
Huh.
Just to educate you.
What do you mean?
It's not just now that they're using it. But every time, parang it's the new queen, yes, queen, mother. So every time someone does something like that you want to crown them, you just say, mother.
Ano connection ng goat?
That's how straight men say it. It's
I,
like
I've,
goat.
I've never said goat.
You have said goat,
No.
but maybe like not seriously.
Yeah. I've never said
Goat.
Like, goat, man. Goat yan.
Goat. Goat. You've said goat about somebody, right?
No.
Sino bang goat for you?
Ng tao?
Kambing.
Paul McCartney.
Goat.
Huh.
Mother.
Billy Joe.
Huh?
Billy Joe Crawford. Bye. Bye.
We back.
On Meta.
We back.
Join the new official group for Afterpod Kwentuhans at bit.ly/podkidsafterparty.
Also, we always love hearing what you guys think. So share your stories and tag us on Instagram at Wake Up with Jim and Saab, at Jim Bacaro, and at Saab Mangalona.